Welcome back to another episode of the All In podcast. Today, I have a founder who's built multiple brands, a clothing brand, a hair company, a children's book, and more. And she's going to be giving y'all a lot of gems on branding, marketing, and etc. So, I got my guy here. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Wamitha. I was originally born in Kenya, but I grew up in Dallas, Texas, and I'm also a mother of two
Okay.
under two at that.
For sure. I know we get into this like off rip. How do you balance all that? Having all those brands and having two
I
kids,
would honestly say my family.
your family.
Like I have like a really big village because like I wouldn't be able to do it. But I feel like the biggest thing, like as far as being a mom, it's easier when you wanted them. A lot of people like can't manage being a young mom, but it's not because like the kids, it's because they didn't want the kids. So like I don't strain against like fun and the kids because my kids were like purposeful. Like I had both of them on purpose. I planned my kids.
Gotcha.
But I feel like if I didn't want to be a mom, then it would be like really hard because like it's hard to do stuff you don't want to do. Because
No, I
then
guess.
they're not like a chore. Like I actually look forward to them. And being a mom is way easier than being an entrepreneur. A
No.
1000% easier.
So being a mom is easier to be an entrepreneur?
Yes, dealing with like all you have to do is like feed them and play with them.
Yeah,
Adults are really hard to please.
that's a good point.
And then like when it comes to like the beauty industry, people don't really value work. It's all about popularity. The more popular I got, the less problems I had. Because when people start to like you and like know you, they really don't care about the product because they're buying you.
So you coming off the gate like that already?
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what it is. Like
Yeah,
people don't go to hairstylists because they're good. They go to who's popular. Because it means something when someone does your hair.
gotcha. So it's
So
more so for like look versus the look of I got my hair done by this person versus the look of how my hair looks.
it's more so who else goes to you.
Okay.
Like people will come to you because so and so gets their hair done by you. Same thing with my clothes. My clothes started to do better when certain girls started to wear my clothes.
Okay.
And then like when you get popular, it's all like a lot of like influencers do good with business because buying from you puts people in close proximity to you.
Gotcha. So that's obviously like marketing,
Yes.
right? So when did you have that epiphany like in marketing and like gyms just like that? Like when did
Okay,
that
so I realized how important marketing was in high school. I started being an entrepreneur in high school. I used to sell lashes.
Okay.
So a lot of girls didn't like me in my school, but I had a boyfriend my senior year of high school. And my boyfriend one time I was like, can you like see black people like no, it was his idea because he had a t-shirt company. So he went to school with 40 lashes for me. And he was in class and he was like, buy lashes for my girlfriend. He stole those 40 lashes before I did. And I realized people bought them from him because a lot of girls like in high school like when boys was like playing girls at first and stuff. So like seeing a boy like and support me made them want to buy it from like him instead of me. So then he started selling my lashes for me, and that's when I kind of started getting into marketing because it stopped being about the product because we're selling the same product, but he's selling more lashes than me.
Mm. So people didn't like you, but they were buying your boyfriend lashes just because he was selling them?
It was different. Like
Okay.
he's like coming to school with lashes for his girlfriend and like selling them.
Yeah.
Girls thought it was so cute. And then a lot of girls, I was new to school. So it was like the girls that knew me didn't like me. But then the other girls were like, oh my God, like that is so sweet. You're selling those for your girlfriend. I'll buy it. Not
Yeah.
selling lashes for $12.
Yeah.
But I was buying them from my vendor for 49 cents a lash
Sheesh.
and reselling it for $12.
That's crazy return on investment. So that gave you like, okay, people don't really buy the product. They buy the perception of the product.
It's just about how you present it.
Okay.
To me, it's like they're buying like lashes from me. Then like I feel like it was like I'm not gonna get this bitch $12. But to
Yeah.
him, it was like, oh my God, he's selling lashes for his girlfriend. That is so cute. Like that is so sweet. Like I wish like somebody loved me like that.
Mm.
And that's what it was.
So them YouTube couples, it was like kind of like playing on that a little bit, like that couple vibe that
But
people
I
like.
didn't think I would like do that.
Okay, okay, for sure. So when you were in high school, you were selling lashes. Was that your first time like doing entrepreneurship things?
Yes, and then I started doing hair. It was like kind of around the same time. And then I started doing hair in school and it was like around like COVID. So that's when I started doing hair. So I was selling lashes at school and I would like use the return on the lashes to like buy hair to resell. And then I was doing hair. So I was selling hair, selling lashes, and I was doing hair in high school.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Senior year, that's when you started?
Yes. Like I would come to school and like after I saw all my lashes, I would go home.
You would go home?
Yes, and my teachers like really respected it too because I stayed out of trouble and I like would make my money and they would see how much that stuff like it was selling. Like I would be making like $800 at school and go home.
Sheesh.
And I would get all my work done. My parents are still African, so you still had to do your schoolwork.
Yeah.
And then I used to go home because I had hair to do. And be like, I have a client.
So how much a day was you making in high school?
Like it was times I was making a band a day in high school.
Nah, that's crazy. That's great. So once you was making a band a day, you was like, okay, it was like, was college ever a question or?
Like I lied to my parents and told them I was in school.
For real?
Yes, like I would be doing hair because it was COVID.
Oh.
Then I was doing hair, but also I was making a hell of money because like everyone was like graduating, but everybody was getting those PPP loans and everybody was unemployment.
Yeah.
So all the like girls that graduated before me, they all was getting their hair done. So I used to have my MacBook open and my dad would come in my room while I'm doing hair and I'm like, I'm in class. And I would literally like pull up stuff, like make it seem like I'm in, because it was COVID. So every college was in class. Everything was online. So my dad thought I was going to U of H and he thought my MacBook was open. I'm on Zoom calls. I'm in school. Like, and then my dad's African. He's kind of closed off too. So he wouldn't be like in my business.
Gotcha.
My whole first semester, like my parents thought I was in school.
So when did that kind of can of worms?
It was just kind of like, I think when I'm like because like they are not my cousin, but we grew up together. I think she was like, she got her report card. It was something at school. And my dad was like, where's your shit? And I was like, hate to break it to you, Dad, I'm not in school.
How you take that?
He didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
And then because like my dad's African, he was like telling everybody like I'm going to nursing school, like.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm doing hair, I'm making a band a day. Like I don't want to go to school.
So did you tell him that? And he still was kind of like closed out to it?
No, it was kind of like I wanted to go to school for law school. He wanted me to go to nursing school.
Okay.
And then like he didn't really support the whole law school dream. So then I was like, okay, I don't care. And I was making money. I was like, I'm making as much money as I would make if I was going to nursing school.
For sure.
I was doing hair, selling lashes. Then I started selling hair. Like school just seemed like, what would I be going to school for? And then I feel like COVID made me like really discouraged about going to school because like I couldn't even actually go to college. I was still at home. We couldn't be in dorms. So it was like, what was the point of going to school?
Yeah.
I didn't want to do school on a computer. It was like so boring.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you went from high school, selling hair, doing lashes, college, quote unquote.
Yeah. Like I did a whole photo shoot. Like I got U of H merch. Like I would be like doing hair in like a U of H sweatshirt that I had made. Like I was really deep into like the whole like I'm in school.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was all just for your parents?
Yeah. I mean, I got in, but it still was like all for my parents.
Why you think? Because I know a couple people that do that. Like, do you feel like parents be trying to impose their kind of path on their children?
My parents are like immigrants. So my parents just really, my dad wanted to be a nurse because like that's like a reliable job. You can be a nurse anywhere. So like he just always told me like you always have a job. And then like he thinks there's nothing more beautiful than a black woman with education.
Okay.
And then my mom passed away. So like he raised me and my sister. So he just really wanted me to be educated. So it wasn't really about him because my dad was in the military. But I had a military African dad.
Okay.
My curfew was 7 p.m. at 19. Like it was school and like that's all that you had to do. So it wasn't really like him imposing. He just kind of wanted me to be able to like have something to lean on and never depend on a man. That
makes sense. So selling hair. So after you got out of college or out of high school, what was like your main thing? Or was it was like a combination?
At first I was just like selling hair and doing hair.
Okay.
But I was really doing hair. And then eventually like I just started working at a hair salon. And then like I did that and I hated it.
Wow.
Because like it's like messy. Like hair is messy. That's why I don't do hair anymore. It's just like the beauty industry is not really like fun.
Why you say that?
I am personally not comfortable being around people I don't like. A lot of girls are though.
So it's because you didn't like them?
Like imagine like working places and like you're like doing hair right here and somebody else is doing hair and then like her client get out her chair and she starts telling you all her client's business and that's like normal.
Yeah.
Like everybody talks about everybody. It's like messy, just like TV shows. Like it's like really messy. But to me, that was like very toxic.
Nah, that makes sense. Come a little bit closer to the mic.
And I also then I got like a boyfriend and then like we started living together and to be like completely transparent, it was like I would rather be around my boyfriend because I could sell hair than like be at the shop doing hair all day.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. And then I think, doing hair is more time consuming than selling it.
But I still liked it. It was fun. Like it was like definitely like it was fun to me. I like making girls be pretty. And then it was like fun like learning how to do it. I never had a job. Okay. Like that's the first thing I've never even applied for a job ever in my life.
Jeez.
Like,
I was one and done. I thought I was doing something. I had one
no,
job. I thought
never.
zero.
But I was in the lab, so my dad wanted me to go to school.
Okay.
So it was like you can't get a job, and then like I wanted like my own money. So then like I learned how to do hair, and it was like something fun. Like I can like do this. If I had like I was doing hair like wig installs for $100, I could make $800 a day easy.
Sheesh. No, that's solid. So when you were, from your background
Mhm.
in high school from marketing, how did you apply that to your business, selling hair, doing hair? How did you take those principles you learned and apply it?
I feel like with selling hair, it was like always easier. Like if you have hair in a house, like I feel like with hair marketing is not as important as people think it is because like I feel like prior to like 2018, people didn't really do photo shoots like that. But it was like point in time, especially around COVID. Now everybody's doing a photo shoot. So like I was really into photo shoots, but then like it's kind of hard because like you don't really stand out like that.
Yeah.
And for me with hair, I'm like really lazy with marketing with hair. I feel like I've been doing it for so long. I have like my loyal clients like in November or was like October. One of those months I posted my hair in like 3 times. I made $7,000 selling hair and I barely marketed it. Didn't do no photo shoots. I only had like I hadn't even made a post on my page that whole month. But it's about like building some type of like community and like being reliable. Like even if I can admit that like as I grew as an entrepreneur, my professionalism wasn't always there,
Mm.
but I didn't have complaints about bad hair.
Okay.
It's a lot of people who are like do photo shoots back to back, but they sell horrible hair.
Yeah.
So like it essentially doesn't really mean anything. You're just wasting your money. So I feel like with that, I didn't do that much marketing until like well I did do marketing but I feel like I don't anymore because
Oh,
to me I just feel like I need to find my like lane and pivot but at first it was just really like photo shoots and then I did go like try to like work with people who had like large followings and then that was like a reality check because I realized a large following really doesn't mean much doesn't mean you have influence.
okay. So a large following doesn't mean you have influence.
No,
Break that down.
because like so I worked with somebody before and like she had like a lot of followers and then like I was like really like trying to give her free hair for promo but people follow her because she would get into it with her baby daddy but at first I'm just thinking she has a lot of followers but she puts on like a really like obnoxious show for social media so like people are following her for that no one cares who does her hair.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So pretty much like the followers wasn't following her for big.
No, you have to actually like pay attention to people's audience
Okay.
and like what people are following them for. Like somebody may have a lot of followers, but like they're real promiscuous and they sell sex. They
Yeah.
sell sex so they can sell lingerie. They can't sell hair. They can't like you have to really pay attention to exactly what they're selling and what their image is. And I had to learn that the hard way. I wasted a lot of money on people because they had followers.
So this might be getting a little bit too touchy, but what you think about like Ari and because I think they sell sex, so
No, I think they're like beautiful girls and people want to beat them.
okay,
So with them, like people want to beat them. People buy stuff because like they have it.
okay,
Essentially, it's like if I have this outfit that Ari wears, like, it makes people feel like they're like Ari, and which is perfectly fine because like to a lot of girls that probably does like heal them. But I feel like with them too, they're like very beautiful girls. But it's really about like being in close proximity to them.
gotcha. So it's
And I
more
don't think she sells sex
mm, that's arguable, but I'm gonna let that be to the female side. You feel me? But
because like I feel like sell sex is like if you see a girl like on social media, some girls you can see their picture and you can like imagine them in the act. I don't feel like you can see Jada or Ari and imagine them in the act.
you seen when that I seen some on TikTok. I don't be in it like that, but Moneybag broke up with her because of a dress she wore. Something you seen something about that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. But the dress was very like see through. And again, it's TikTok, and I don't really be
Mm-hmm.
like following up. But he pretty much broke up with her because he's literally showing her whole body. And
But I feel like that's also like a bias thing because you're a man.
could be, but when you say like imagine them in the act, like I don't do women imagine that? Like
Yeah, I mean it's certain girls that you could see and they sell sex.
okay, that makes
Selling
sense.
sex to me is like you probably selling it.
Oh, okay,
Like that's what selling sex is. Selling sex is like I could give you $400 and you going I could give you $40. Like that's what selling sex to me is.
okay, that makes sense. So do you think like brand and marketing is different?
Yes.
So would you say that that's more so the brand they build versus the marketing? Like a brand is like selling that versus like marketing could be like ads or something? Or break that down to me, because
I feel like like for just them specifically,
in
or just
general.
I feel like brand is like who you are. Cause like you can have a horrible brand and still like have like a quick little marketing like that like does
Gotcha.
great.
Yeah.
So like marketing is just like I think like an item and like how you like execute that item. But like brand is like who you are and what you're known for.
Got you. So like people that's trying to build a brand for, people who trying to build a brand or, and marketing, what tips would you give them to like start going crazy with their
I
products?
feel like when you're building your brand, because I started mentorship and I always tell them it's about like you got to look at like who you are and see. Because like if you already like, especially fresh out of high school, because like popularity is like a real thing, whether you like want to admit it or not. I feel like when you're fresh out of high school, you're like young, your brand, you just like go based off like what people know you as and like who knows you, how many followers, or like some people don't have that many followers, but a lot of people know them. But I feel like if you're not known, then it just becomes your brand. Me personally, I feel like I am my brand, but not everyone can be their brand. Like even though if a lot of people don't know you, you don't have exposure, then you just build that brand, and you don't have to put your face on it. But my stuff sells better when my face is on it, and I put my name on everything, and that's like it's a reason why I put my name on everything.
Wow.
I was an African girl in America. I got bullied a lot for my name. Like when I moved here when I was 8.
Yeah.
When I moved to America, it wasn't cool to be African. And then I had an African name. I used to get made fun of. I had an accent. Like I used to watch like Disney and like Mean Girls, and I would mock their voices so that like my accent went away.
Yeah.
Like I purpose, like I don't like I if I'm around you long enough, I'll start talking like you because this is like a force of habit. That's what I had to do, so I would stop getting bullied. And I hated my name when I was in high school, my middle name. So now it's like my brand on everything. And I used to tell myself, all these bitches who used to make me feel bad for this being my name, they're gonna say or wear it one day.
So you use that as like fuel to the fire?
Yes.
No, that's solid.
I used to get like made fun of a lot growing up.
Yeah.
Mm.
How did you overcome that? Like,
It wasn't really about like overcoming. I just feel like at some point in time it was started being cool to be African. Not everybody want to know more about their roots. Not everybody wants to travel to Africa, but like I was like an African booty scratcher growing up in high school. It was like then like everything people like would call me. Go back to where you're from. And then like back then it was like all the boys made fun of the dark skinned girls, but then the dark skinned girls would make fun of me. Because like the insult to dark skinned girls was like, you look African. But I was African.
yeah.
So then it was like it really was like more so girls that picked on me than boys because they were already getting picked on by the like boys who liked the light skinned girls.
That makes sense. So it's just society changed in terms of how they viewed it. So it's just
Yeah, and then I feel like I like went to high school, and then it was like, oh my God, boys were like, oh my God, you speak more than one language. Like boys started thinking like it was so cool that I was African. Like I went like different places, and then like my sophomore year of high school, we went to London, and then we went to Kenya like during the summer. People thought it was so cool, and then like my parents took me to Dubai, and it was like, oh, like then I feel like that also played a part in it. Like people seeing like, oh, she's African, but she's like very like exposed and well traveled.
yeah.
And then like it kind of was like hard to make fun of me for being African.
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. While we on that topic, how do you like? How is it dating a man that makes less than you, or can you date a man that like makes less than you? Let me re-say it because I want to clip this. Sorry, YouTube.
Okay.
But can you date a man that makes less than you?
Yes.
Is it hard doing that, or just depend on the dude?
Okay, so like the person I was in a relationship with for a long time, it wasn't like I made more or he made more. Like because we were both entrepreneurs, so like sometimes I had more, sometimes he had more. But I feel like I personally would rather date a man who makes less than me, but not that much less. Like or like if it's like around the same or just like a little less than me, because like when men like have substantially more money than you, their ego grows and then they feel like you need them.
Yeah.
And then like I'm comfortable like within myself. Like I would never date a man that needs me, but like I wouldn't want to date a man that like makes a lot more than me, because then I don't want you to give me a life I can't give myself. Because my biggest fear would be for a man to walk out of my life. Like right now I'm a single mom now, but my life is still the same. I live the same life. I do the same things. It would like crush me if like a man was no longer in my life, and then now all of a sudden like I have to go like back to like some whole other shit that I'm not used to. And then I would hate that for my kids. My biggest fear is for my kids to think that like I need a man or it's like anything like that. Like I would hate for my kids to like see me struggle. So I think that that's why I wouldn't want to date a man that makes a lot more than me.
For
Like,
sure.
like I wouldn't imagine, like, let's say like I'm dating a man, he got me like in a G-Wagon, and then he leave me, and then like now I'm back driving a regular car. Like my kids will notice that.
For sure. So you don't feel like you need a man?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I say yes because like I believe in a traditional household. Like I think kids should have a mom and dad at home. And I think women do need men. I think like they balance each other out. But as far as like for like confidence or just for myself, no. I feel like I need a man because I have kids, not because like I just need a man. I feel like I need a man because I want a family. But if I just like didn't want a family, I wouldn't need a man.
That makes sense. I could second that.
Do you feel like you need a woman?
Absolutely.
Do you think men can be like can reach their fullest potential without a woman?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Cause God took, he made woman from man's rib, and he said it's not sufficient or good for you to be by yourself. You need a helpmate. So that's why women was made.
Yeah,
It,
but women reach their fullest potential quicker without men.
you think so?
Yes.
Why?
Because men slow you down.
Man, slow you down. Hold
Men
on,
slow
hold
you
on.
down.
Why do men slow you down?
Like it's just like a thing. I feel like when women are in love, like they like want to cater to a man, and it's just like a lot. It's easier. It's like I feel like a lot of women that I know do better alone.
So what lens are we looking at? Are we looking at the lens of
Okay,
money?
let's say like whenever like just like a regular woman, she gets in a relationship, she gets a husband, she has a degree, she gets pregnant. Now her career has to be on hold. The man is the one who got her pregnant. She has to be the one at home with the kids because like he feels demasculinized when he has to be at home with the kids. That's already like a way it slows you down. As an entrepreneur,
Okay, yeah.
still like
Entrepreneur lens, yeah.
whether like even if it's like you're just a young girl with a boyfriend, now you can't go out and travel and have fun because your boyfriend doesn't want you to be gone with you. Like in every aspect, every woman like would live a better life without a man except the romance. The romance is the only reason why women want men because like they want to feel loved, they want to feel wanted. You won't like the chase.
For
But
sure.
when you take the romance out, women are better without men.
I could agree from the entrepreneur standpoint, but from a like, tell me about what do you think? Do you think for a woman, y'all find more happiness in family or money?
I feel like it depends on the woman.
Good point. What about the innate nature of women?
Um, I think all women is like love and like family, but then I feel like a lot of women get hurt and then they just like prefer stability. But I think it's also like it's a lot about experience too. Like a lot of women that I know personally prefer to be more financially stable because like they've already like been with an ain't shit ass nigga and it's like you worried about the nigga cheating on you and he not paying the bills. So you rather be with a nigga who gonna cheat and pay the bills. But I also don't think all men cheat. I don't think that. I think you should find a man who pays bills and does not cheat.
I agree with that.
But I definitely feel like if I were to pick like a nigga that ain't shit and pay the bills or a nigga that ain't shit and don't pay the bills, I would pick the one that ain't shit and pay bills. But I don't need a nigga, so I wouldn't have to pick that because I don't need you to pay bills. I can pay my own bills.
For sure. So you just look for a man just for romance and
I
love.
don't really look for a man anymore.
Well, if you were to get a man, I would say.
I wouldn't be looking for a man because then now it's like I have a 4-year-old daughter and I don't know if you touch kids.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I
So
have a 2-year-old son and he has a dad and I don't want you confusing him. But a lot of people my age are like, oh, I need a stepdaddy for my kids. I don't because I know people touch kids.
that's facts. That's facts. So with like your day-to-day schedule, how is that with like kids and entrepreneurship? Like, cause I know you do mentorship,
Mm-hmm.
you do drop-offs and things like that. Is that like, is your day like go, 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 go?
Like I wake up in the morning. I try to wake up really early. Like I journal and like pray. This year I've gotten like really close to God. Like I have a really strong relationship with God. So I like start my day off. Like I pray, I journal, and then like I get my daughter ready for school. She only goes to school for 2 hours. It's kind of stupid because I pay for her to go to school and she's there for 2 hours. But
Yeah.
I take my daughter to school and then I go to USPS. Like after I take my daughter to school, and then I like run errands with my son. But my kids have never been in daycare, so like I do everything with my kids. When I do my mentorship, I do it in person. So like my sister watches my kids, but I typically do everything with my kids. They think it's fun to like package orders, and then like I do my consultation calls against my like around my son's like nap schedule.
Oh, she's so you try to package them into the whole process versus like separating them.
Mm-hmm. Like
How do you,
I
how would you recommend like people doing that in general, like men and women, like packaging their kids in. That, you know, I kind of struggle with that myself, like packaging instead of separating. So what gems could you give me and just the audience on like that?
You just like make it fun.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly like about making it fun because kids are not. I feel like when you like really realize or like it's and all kids are different. So once you like learn your kids like fully, like you can work. It's easier to work with them than around them. Because think about it, like I would be worried about okay, like I need to make sure I have time to drop him off to daycare, pick him up from daycare. Then you have to, like, and to me, it's the anxiety of like what is someone doing to you? Like someone could be doing something to you right now and I don't know. So I would rather you be in my like peripheral.
In terms of like daycare, just having them like somewhere else.
Yes, I have like a really big fear of like leaving my kids like daycare and stuff like that. Even like when I first took my daughter to school, I stayed at the school like the whole first day. Like I just stayed there, and I went to Target like 5 minutes away, and so it was like pickup time. I was like really terrified. Like people like mistreat kids. It's like a lot of like different stories, and I was really specific about the school that I chose for her. Like they have like a police station in her school.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, so like I was really specific about that, but I just feel like it's so much easier if they're just there like with entrepreneurship, but I can't speak on whether you have a job because then you like have limitations and you can't like
Yeah,
have them around you. But I know a lot of moms who work from home.
for sure, for sure. You giving out some gems. You giving out some gems. So you went from, you know, high school
Hmm.
hair company. Now I know you really big on YJC, your clothing brand. Tell me about
WJC.
WJC.
Yeah.
My B. I don't know why I can call it
I
YJC.
actually like was very against. Oh, I'm gonna start off with my books actually. That's
Okay,
actually so like
okay,
my
book
children's
description.
book.
Okay.
My kid's dad, his grandmother and his grandfather are African actually, but he's like African American. Um, we were talking one day, like when I got pregnant with my son, I wanted to write a book, so I had already written a children's book, but it was about my daughter.
Okay.
Like it was literally like just a book of affirmations, and I'm still gonna end up like releasing it. But I was writing that, I was ready for it, and then I got pregnant. And so I was talking to him. He was like, "Damn, I'm so excited to have a son, but I'm gonna have to have a talk with him one day." And I was like, "What talk? Like the birds and the bees talk?" And he was like, "No, like about being black in America. I'm African. Like my parents, like I feel like my parents never really like thought about that because like they're African, so they never really thought about like how hard it was to be a black man in America." So then I was like, oh, like, damn, like that's actually something that I'm gonna have to do. So my initial idea was to like write a book, but then I was like, I don't really know how to like write a book and like talk to teenagers because I don't even have have like big kids yet. So then like I was like, I want to write a book for African American children. So then I added like parts about the book, like it's like an educational book, and then like it's one page where it's like, mommy, like my friend at school asked me why my skin tone is different, and then I was like, I think the mom answered and was like, it's because we have pigmentation in our skin. That's what makes us darker. And then it was like another page where she was like, mommy, why are we called African American? And then I was like, because you have African ancestry. So like the whole book is like for black kids. So like my purpose for the book is it's going to be like a series that leads up to explaining police brutality to kids. And the police brutality one is going to be a novel. But I'm starting off like, you know, explaining why we're African American. And then I'm going to have a book that explains like geography. It's going to become like a series of books, but like that like are for my son. It's, I mean, my daughter's included too, but it's really rooted in having a black son.
Got you.
And so like that's like kind of what like made me publish my book. It's called They Ask We Answer.
There.
And it's gonna be like about kids' curiosity and stuff like that. And then like even my daughter, she's in gymnastics, and she's in gymnastics and ballet. And she actually went through and I had to like I went off. One of the little kids at school didn't want to play with my daughter at practice because she was black. She didn't want to hold her hand.
Oh, she
And it was in
she
ballet.
told
She
her.
was the only black girl. No, I could know. I used to notice it. Like when they had to like in ballet, whenever they're leaving, they all hold hands and they bow. She used to always avoid holding my daughter's hand, and she'll go hold this little white girl and an Asian girl's hand. She would never hold Rahima's hand. Rahima was the only black girl. I kept noticing it, and then one time she was playing with Rahima, and like her mom gave her a look like I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home. So I noticed it was her mom who didn't want her playing with the little black girl. But my baby didn't notice it 'cause she's 3. She was 3 at the time. So I talked to the mom and I said something. And then it was another situation in gymnastics. 'Cause my daughter takes ballet in McKinney.
Okay.
And then she takes gymnastics in North Dallas. Gymnastics, she's the only black girl. Ballet, she's the only black girl.
Okay.
And so like I actually like stuff like that started really making me like even like as time goes on, I really realized like how prominent racism is like still till this day. And it's like really taught because I like saw the little girl like had to like when her mom looked at her, she stopped playing with Rama.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like you wouldn't even think it's like 2025.
For sure. So
And
that encouraged you to like build the line.
it like it starts giving me more ideas like as like progress with like the series of books. But that's really like what like made me like write my book. And I was like really passionate about writing it too because like I didn't think about that because like I'm an immigrant. So like my parents are really like they live in America, but they like operate. Like we don't eat American food at home. I'm just now learning how to cook. Like my mom cooks only African food. We don't even speak English at home.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, my daughter is bilingual. She's 4.
She speak African?
It's not African. African's not a language.
Oh, my bad.
She speaks Swahili. I'm Kenyan.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
she
little bit
speaks
that
Swahili.
too.
Yeah, she speaks Swahili, and then I have a tribal language called Kikuyu, but she doesn't know that yet.
Okay.
Yes. So that was like my book, and then as far as clothes, I honestly was just like a survival instinct.
Survival instinct. So it was bred out of had to and not want to.
Yes. My kid's dad got incarcerated last year.
Okay.
Well, this year, January 2nd. This is how my year started, and I was like, I need another business. So I was like, I sell everything else. I don't sell clothes. I never used to want to sell clothes because my biological mom used to sell clothes. She had a boutique before she passed away. So I just always like didn't want to do that. And then like I did it, and that was the first business I ever prayed over. Because all my other business, I was young. I wasn't thinking about praying over my businesses. Like I'm just trying to break bread.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to be like rich. Like it was really like when I first started making money, I was like, damn, like I'm finna like be rich. That's really what it was.
Yeah.
And so like this was like a business that I was like, business needs structure, like, you know, and then I already had a brand built from my other businesses. So even though they're like different like pages, it's really just the same people because they already know me. And then people already trust me, like, because it was like I buy hair from her and I get my hair. So I trust buying the clothes. She's not gonna run off on me. The hair is good, clothes are easy.
For sure.
Yeah.
So one thing I like to say is your breakthrough always happens before the breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that was like you going through that situation was a breakdown moment. You feel like your breakthrough was after that?
I still feel like I'm still going through that. I don't even feel like I've like broken through yet because like I feel like this is just like the beginning of like
Okay.
where I'm going.
For sure.
Like I still like feel like I'm definitely like still going through a storm, but I'm just like I just carry it like very well. And also I lost my mom at 6. So like
So
it's very unfortunate that like he's locked up, but like my mom's dead. Like a nigga being in jail is not like the hardest thing I've been through.
Yeah.
It's just hard. I like it affects me for my kids. It's not really like me. Like I really just like hate that like my kids had to see him like that.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when all that happened, like okay, January 2nd, when did you start your clothing brand?
I launched my clothing brand February. Like it was February. I think it was like the end of February. Like maybe February 28th.
Okay.
I want to say. Like I think like he was in jail for like a week and then I ordered clothing inventory.
Okay.
Like he was literally locked up for a week. I had already drafted up clothes and I ordered clothes within a week. I was like, I gotta flip some money.
Nah, for sure. So when you start your clothing brand, like, did you use all the principles from your other businesses?
I like
Or
yes,
like
it was like everything that like so like when I did my clothes, I was so nervous. I kept pushing back like the launch. I had never sold clothes, and one of my homegirls wanted an outfit. I was like, you know, fuck, I'm gonna sell her outfit, and I drove for her outfit, and then she posted it like she wore it that same night. I made a band in one day of
shit,
outfits, and those sets were $45. My first
nah, that's
set,
crazy.
and so I had ordered like 175 sets. I sold them in 8 days.
He was like, hold up, we
I was like,
so,
what?
yeah.
Like I was like, what the fuck? Like
So what did you attribute that fast success with your clothing brand to? If it was something, was it your past business experience? Was it
I just really feel like it really made me realize I am who I think I am. Like I
yeah,
think that's what it was. And then like I made sure like the clothes were good quality. I had been selling clothing vendors to other people and helping them start clothing brands. So it was just really like, damn, like it really brought me back to the lashes because I make good money off hair, but hair's not as fast as like clothes. Like I can't sell 145 wigs like that quick, you know?
yeah,
So I was like, damn, then I did something else and then I did something else. And like I was just selling them. And then now, like when I buy clothes, I couldn't even buy 175 sets because like if I could sell that in 8 days, like what would be the point? Because the whole point is not to be sold out. The point is like to like be reliable. Like someone can always call me for an outfit.
no, that makes sense. So like if somebody's trying to start a clothing brand, what tips would you give them to start?
I feel like it depends. Like it's like like okay, so like who are you and why do you want to sell clothes? Like I feel like if you like go to the gym, sell activewear. But like if you're into fashion, I just feel like you gotta have like some cool pieces. But I honestly like I feel like I can't dress. Like I got on like a 2-piece set because like that's why I sell 2-piece sets because like I don't even want to think about my outfits. I just want
Mm.
something that matches and sell it. But I feel like a lot of people do really good with clothing brands where they do like the real cute streetwear. So I just say like having personality and like having like swag. Cause
Yeah.
to me, I just feel like I'm just a pretty girl with like 2-piece sets and it like sells. And then I get like really cute girls. One thing I can say, which is like, when you get your models, just to get like really pretty girls like with like natural bodies. And I don't have anything against like bodies that are done, but I feel like with me, like my that's like for me because my like when I notice like I pay attention to who purchase my stuff. I feel like a lot of moms with natural mom bodies buy my stuff.
Okay.
That's why I like as my brand grows, like I'm just feel like I'm gonna get like really cute sets, but I'm not gonna do like stuff that's like too sexy because I feel like the girls who wear my stuff, like yeah, they're like very pretty girls, but then they're not like oh like sexy outside. It's like I'm a mom or like really girls in like soft life. They really wear my clothes to run errands and like hair appointments.
Got to. You should pick models who fit your brand.
Yes, like who fits your brand. Like if you want to sell sexy clothes, get girls with their body done and like real cute, like sexy girls. But I feel like if you're just selling like regular loungewear sets, just get like really cute natural bodies. If you like selling sets for people who like work out, like get people whose like bodies like really toned. Like you like your models have to match your target audience too.
For sure.
Because like it has to be some relatability. Because when they like if I see like someone in an outfit and she got like a fat ass, why would I buy that? I don't look like that.
Yeah.
So like like you really have to like think about that because like we scroll past stuff all the time because it's not like you. Like if I see like certain hair products, like and my hair is not that type, I'm not gonna get it.
That makes
It's the same thing with clothes.
that makes sense. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Did you have to switch out your models at one point?
I pretty much keep the same girls.
Okay.
Like I pretty much keep the same girls. It's just one girl that hasn't been in the past shoots, but she's gonna be like in the other shoots. I try to keep the same girls because I feel like, it's like familiarity.
Oh,
Like when people see them, like they automatically think my brand because those are the same girls who like model for me. But I have a lot of girls. Like I probably get like 5 girls a day who ask to model for me.
what you tell them like?
No, I like a lot of times I always make sure I respond though, and like I respond nicely. Like a lot of times I always tell them like, "Have you ever purchased from me?" And they'd be like, "No," and I'd be like, "Why would you want to model for a brand you wouldn't even spend your own money with it?"
They don't take that as kind of like
No, it's like
being
actual good
sassy.
advice, and I tell them like if you want to like ask another brand, I tell them you should reach out to another brand and make a purchase and then ask them because like if you're just asking a model from me, you just want free clothes. Because a lot of I pay my models, but a lot of people don't know that I do. So essentially, you just want to get some free outfits, and you know you're cute and you can model them. But why would you want to like model for clothes? Like you have not spent money to me. How can you sell me? You ain't
Yeah.
spent. I haven't even sold myself to you.
Facts.
So it's just like pointless.
Cause it's like yeah, like you're promoting something that you don't even know the quality of per se.
Yeah, it's like why do you want to model for me?
Yeah. Why do you think a lot of people want to like? Is it for free clothes? I think you're right.
I feel like
That.
free clothes, but it's not just that. I mean, it's been like different reasons. I feel like I know girls, so I feel like a lot of stuff is about proximity. I feel like a lot of them want to be in close proximity to my models because my models are both fairly known.
Okay.
And then also like I feel like popularity. I feel like because like my content for my clothes does good too, so like they know it'll be like good exposure.
For sure. That makes sense.
But essentially, like free clothes just makes the most sense too.
So would you say your brand is like a luxury? A little like, are you trying to go for like the luxury
I feel
feel?
like it's like more so soft life.
Soft life.
Yeah, when it comes to like
Okay.
clothes, I feel like hair too. I have a handbag line too.
Talk to me about that. What made you get into
I'm
that?
really like, well, not as much as I used to be, but I used to be like really, really into bags. And then I launched it. And then I realized that like, I feel like my audience is not ready for my bags or like for a designer handbag line.
Because you gotta kind of like execute it right or like
I
plan it
feel like
right. Or,
people don't like understand like why bags cost them as much as they do. And then also like I want like my bags to be like bags that people put together like for an outfit. Like I don't want people to like get my bags and like go to Turkey Lake Paradise and like get on the couch and like show their ass. Like that's I just like want like girls who are like actually I want girls who are like into fashion to wear my clothes. So I want it put together in pieces.
mm,
Not like, oh, you're just gonna get something cute to go to the club. Like I want it to be like I feel like when girls buy Telfar, I don't know if you like the brand Telfar?
yeah, I think so.
When girls wear Telfar, I feel like the girls who wear Telfar like really know fashion. Like they really put the outfits together. Like it's not just like I'm trying to get a cute bag and like go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for your handbag, is you going for that more so luxury vibe?
Like more so like luxury, like girl, even like it was streetwear, but I just want it to be fashion.
Okay.
And I feel like I gotta like, I feel like the marketing has to like really be there, especially if I want to be in like stores like Neiman Marcus one day.
Oh, so that's kind of your vision for the handbag is
It's
like,
not a vision, it's gonna happen.
hey, I love
Like
that
it's
mindset.
gonna happen. Yes.
I love that mindset.
Yes. And then I want my first store for my clothes to be in Paris.
You said your
Oh,
first drop?
for my bags, I want my first store to be in Paris.
Oh, your first store. No,
Yes.
that's solid.
Yeah. So
You already got it planned out, I see.
yes, all of my brands like have like a vision, like a like purpose for it.
Where did you get that like strong belief from? Because when I asked you that question, it was like, nah, this gonna happen. Like a lot of people don't have that mindset. Where did you get that from?
I just really believe in myself. I feel like I really believe in myself. And then like, like that saying when people say like, don't say stuff out loud because people can ruin it.
Yeah.
Like recently, I've been feeling like people tell you that, so you shut up. Like it's like a fear thing because like, how can you ruin what's meant for me? Like, how can you ruin like even if it's like not necessarily meant for me, you can't stop how hard I'm working.
Yeah.
Like me saying that, I say all the time I'm going to be a millionaire, and like people kind of look at me, but it's like I am. There's nothing you can do to stop what I'm going to do.
No.
So like, I'm just like, and I really believe in like putting stuff out there and like in the universe, and that's why I journal a lot because like I don't even feel like when you say it becomes real. I feel like when you write it down, it becomes real.
Yep.
And confidence takes you a lot of places.
For sure. So like it's so you can't go like where did you get it from though? Or it's just how you just that's how
Well,
you is.
actually, my mom was an entrepreneur, my dad was an entrepreneur, and my grandmother.
Okay.
So I really feel like it's like in me.
Mm.
But I don't know. Like I feel like I really like I see a lot for myself. And I just feel like if I don't see it, nobody else is gonna see it. And then like also when I say it out loud, I be like, I said that shit, so it has to happen. Cause I don't want anyone to ever be like, that bitch said she would do this and she ain't do it.
Yeah.
And I always do. Like every time you see me, I'm doing better than the last time you see me. I have had like friends that I've completely fallen out with, and they'll like message me and be like, I'm so proud of you because you said you would do that and you did.
Mm.
Everything I've ever said I would do, I've done.
Nah, that's solid.
Like even like at my worst. Like I've been in like like I did my book when I was going through postpartum. And then like being pregnant was like very traumatic for me. My mom died having a baby. So like being pregnant was like very traumatic because like
Sorry to hear that.
I feel like thank you. I feel like everyone knows people die having like kids, but you don't think about it because like it doesn't really happen to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like it's like right there for me. And then my daughter's due date was the day my mom died. So like it was really close to home.
Like 1 second, we'll be ready.
So I just did my best to stay motivated like throughout my pregnancy, and I'm really motivated by myself because of how bad I want it. So like because I know what I want out of life and I know what I want for myself and my kids, I keep going and I say it out loud because it has to happen. Because if I like now I'm like letting them down.
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, this episode is gonna wrap a little bit shortly. We probably gonna come back with a part 2 because I got a lot more questions. I feel like you need a lot more gems out.
Okay, thank you.
But before we end, is there anything else you want to get the audience?
Well, for the girls, like if you're like having a bad day, and this is like so delusional, I guess, but this is like what keeps me going. If you're having a bad day, just think about every bitch that does not like you and how happy they would be to like know the day that you were having. And like just for like the dudes, like I feel like a lot of men should like really take time out to understand like what they want out of life and stop wasting a lot of girls' times. And then like I feel like also just like do what you want to do out of life. Like it's your life. Like you get to live it like one time. Like love is beautiful if you're in a relationship. Like be faithful and be in your relationship. But like you don't have to be in a relationship because I feel like everybody does like way better when they like put themselves first. And like women like really take a lot of notes from men because I feel like well I don't really know you that well, but I feel like men do really well with putting themselves first and women don't. That's what I meant to say when I said like why I feel like women do better alone because men always put themselves first. When a woman is in a relationship, men always come first. Women always put the man that they're with first, but men always put themselves first. Yeah. So you're catering to yourself and the girl you're with is catering to you. And men
Yeah.
think like buying flowers and like paying bills is taking care of you. But like when women, because we're not providers, everything we do like fuels y'all mentally. But everything y'all do is always material. Like, yeah, it feels good for a man to pay bills and stuff and get you like flowers, but like men don't really pour into women.
Yeah.
But like you come home to it like a clean house and a cooked meal. You don't have to stress about that.
Now that makes sense. I actually have a comment on that,
What's your comment?
but we have to stop. So y'all have to come for the part 2.
Okay.
Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you on the flip side. Definitely come back with a part 2 on here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
I was so nervous, but I feel like it like was a good episode.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, hey, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Again, like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll go put out some more content. Let's do it. Part 2 coming, but we need at least 50 likes and we need 400 views.
For sure.